Hey, Crown College, Ben Waurms with Gabe Stoffren here to do update number 8, and we're behind Richardson Hall after a massive rainstorm last night. So this is our first installment of the dirtiest jobs here at Crown College, and I'm having Gabe give us an update on what's happened over the course of the last week at the foundations here at Richardson Hall. So Gabe, give us a little idea of what we're doing here.
Sure, thanks Ben. So I think on our last update we were talking about excavating around the perimeter of the building. So we've done that here. We still have this condition where we haven't backfilled yet, so it's good to give you an update. This black product here, we had a hot fluid applied waterproofing product that we put against the existing foundation once we excavated around the buildings themselves. After that work was complete, we built a brick ledge, so our foundation block, which is all CMU in most cases, we built that up to grade level. From there we put our 2-inch rigid insulation, and we also put a drainage board along the outside and the vertical face of the foundation wall. We did that to allow for any water that comes up to the building. It'll get down the vertical face of the wall and down to the drain tile, which we put in at the base of the footing. So that way any water that's collected at your perimeter of your buildings, it'll tend to weep out to the drain grates that we have along your site. Also to my right, an update, we're looking at the southwest corner of Richardson here, and our concrete foundations are nearly complete, and this is a stoop that'll be right at the entry and exit of your entrance here, and it'll have stairs down to grade elevation.
Very good. So Gabe, obviously we're looking at the prep work for the stone. Can you give us maybe a little bit of an idea of what we can expect this to look like?
This will all be covered. We'll lay one course of decorative block, the Amcon block. We'll backfill halfway up to that course of block, and from there it'll all be the exposed nice metal panel or decorative block from that grade elevation up to the roof elevation.
Very good. Let's go take a look at the new steel canopies as they're being installed. Behind us they are erecting the steel structure that will become the staircase entrance to the new entryway. The ramps are gone and we're installing staircases, so Gabe, give us an idea of what they're doing right now.
Sure, so right now they're doing the detailing. If you have one primary entrance like Ben talked about for Richardson and one for Strohm, they're identical. Basically you can see the concrete foundation. They have a tube steel column that they erected first, and all the structural framing, the beams tied into that. And there's embeds into the existing backup wall that they welded those beams to support the structure. Right now they're hauling the decking over to the platforms. They'll weld the decking down, and then we'll pour that deck at that elevation, which is your main entry elevation. And then after that we'll have our precast stairs that'll show up, and they'll tie into that elevation there and be supported off our other concrete footing that's buried by that lift right now.
Very cool. Well, that's all we have for you for update number 8. Stay tuned for next week for update 9, and we hope to show you some of the new windows, new doors, and the new stone that's going in starting Monday. See you next week.